Hi, what's up YouTube? Happy Sunday, and today I will show you guys a tutorial on how to create fill and flakes using Rock and Roll eyeliner pencil from Shell Tilbury. This is a tutorial that I made for those who have hooded eyes or almond shaped eyes. And hopefully you will be enjoying watching that tutorial. Bye! Hi, now I am in my bathroom and I'm getting ready with today's sun-kissed makeup. As you can see, I do have some breakouts near my hairline. I don't know why, perhaps it's caused by a dirty pillow sheet, but I'm trying to use some concealer to conceal the blemishes on my face. And another zit is from previous breakout, I don't know. So now I'm using MAC Prep and Prime Spray and Coconut using the finger patting motion to let the water essence absorb my skin so I can make the canvas for my makeup. Okay, now let's move on to the foundation. For the foundation, I like to use those 3-in-1 foundation. I do believe it's kind of like a sunscreen / foundation and face cream. So this is from Kohl foundation. The color I choose is beige number 10, which is a very fair beige for those who have yellow undertone skin. And I noticed this foundation is kind of beautiful, so it gives you a long coverage without getting cakey, because it gives me those dewy or maybe semi-matte finish. I kind of like it, and it's super easy to apply. Just use a fingertips and pat the foundation to your skin. It feels like a face cream rather than foundation, and the price is kind of high, but I do believe it is a holy grail product, and I will restock it once I finish it. By the way, I want to tell you why I stopped using Beauty Blender to apply foundation, because I feel like Beauty Blender can easily get contaminated, like bacteria or molds. They're really easy to become available. I don't know how to say that. Like once you stop using a Beauty Blender, you stop cleaning it, and you do see those green molds all over the Beauty Blender. It's kind of gross, and I just try to cut all the unnecessary steps and keep some essential steps for applying foundation. Notice using fingertips to apply foundation is not an ideal way either, but now I just want to show you how do I apply foundation with fingertips. Now I'm going to my living room to grab a foundation brush to blend the excess foundation on my nasal bridge and forehead, because I do want the foundation to blend with my natural skin color. I do want to achieve an airbrush finish. That's why I'm going to blend it with a synthetic brush. Okay, now I'm going to show you part of my eyebrow routine. I am using this Precision Brow pen from Benefit Cosmetics. And my favorite way to apply eyebrow is to fill the brow first, then use a brow wax or eyebrow filler to give my brow an instant lift. So I'm using this Precision eyebrow pencil to fill the color gaps between my eyebrow and makes it look fuller, because I do have thin brow and I want my look to be enhanced. Therefore, I use a thicker eyebrow instead of thin brow. Okay, now I am doing eyebrow using the eyebrow gel. This is an eyebrow filler from Givenchy Beauty. It's in the shade brown, which I do believe it has a neutral undertone, and it gives me like a waxed brow finish. I do like it, and if I want to save some time doing my makeup, I think just use this one while set face. Okay, now let's move on to the eyeshadow. Today's eyeshadow choice will be the Pillow Talk from Charlotte Tilbury. It is a versatile palette. Like I mentioned in my previous video, I started using the base color, which is a pearl shimmer shade with a pink undertone. It looks like your natural skin color, which I found is very flattering, and I do want to brighten up my eyes. So I use a synthetic brush and dip the brush with my eyeshadow powder and brush all over my lids. And now I'm going to use a smoke shade to enhance and to accentuate and to define the socket. I like to use Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk concealer to conceal my under eye and to brighten up the under eye, because I do believe if you brighten up the under eye you will look more awakened. And also don't forget to brighten up the brow bone so it looks like you get an instant brow lift. Okay, now I move on to the smoke shade from the palette. I do believe it is a rosy mauve, and I'm using a fluffy brush to smudge the color from the outer corner of my eyes. It's like the end of my socket. And now I'm going to accentuate the lower lash line. So usually I just use fluffy brush or smudger brush to blend the color. I think the technique here is to blend, and what kind of motion you should use for the blend. I like to use the V shape, like windshield swiping motion. Okay, now I just draw a dot on my outer socket and try to connect the inner socket with the outer socket. So usually I just draw a dot, but question is, where should I put this dot? Well, you can use the pen and swipe diagonally. You can find the outer corner of your socket and draw a dot and connect the dot with other parts. So from outward, move into inward, and don't forget to tightline your upper waterline so you can look really awakened. And I do believe this eyeliner trick is it's probably very universal. It's probably for all kinds of people with different eye. So now I almost finished all my makeup, and now it's time to enhance my complexion using some highlighting powder. And I'm going back to my living room to grab the highlighting powder I'm going to use today. It's called Light Beam from MAC Cosmetics. It is a powder highlighting powder. And by the way, I need to mention I want a smoky eye look, so I am going to outline my lower lash line as well. Starting from the outer corner, then move on to the inner corner. Okay, now I finished outlining my brow and eyeliners. As you can see, I do have imperfect skin. I'm trying to calm my breakouts. This is La Mer Lip Plumper, and it is like instant lip plumper. It has miracle broth, and I do believe it's the best lip plumper ever used because it smells like mint candy, the one you had on Christmas Day. Okay, now I am using a fan brush to dip some highlighting powder. This is a light beam from MAC Cosmetics. It has a light champagne golden shimmer in it, so it gives you those dewy glow. It's just like those really beautiful satin finish on my skin. Now I'm going to highlight the inner corners of my eyes using this Anastasia and Beverly Hills palette, and this called Primavera. I do believe it's an opaque shade. It's like a champagne gold, and I'm going to use a fluffy brush to highlight my inner corners of my eyes.